Hey guys, this is Hellbred coming at you from live service. As you can tell, my character is no longer female Tauren. Back to male Tauren, so that's when you know shit gets real, right? One thing to keep in mind as we go forward here, IT is not 15% per stack as the patch notes said it would be. It is 12. I just whacked the dummy, and we are definitely at 12% melee attack speed per stack, not 15. So whether that was a typo on the notes or whether this is a mistake, who knows? But keep that in mind. Otherwise, everything else appears to be just the same. I don't see anything that looks otherwise different. So one thing to keep in mind as we check out this video here, if you want a detailed rundown of what to do here, check out my Obli and IT guide. I'll put it in the video description below. That is a more detailed analysis of what we're going to do here. Right here, we're just going to get ready and slap this dummy. However, keep in mind, my gear has changed on live a little bit. An example, my weapon is higher, I have different relics, and my Spectre Betrayal is 925 now instead of 910. So, these are some of the changes. But otherwise, I've tried to keep it as close as possible to what we had in PTR. Alright, without further ado, let's get to smacking this dummy. There we go, that's good. Oh, I should have held that. Oops. Get that off as quick as possible. Alright, so we're gonna get the next obliteration will be for, I'm gonna hold that, our Bloodlust. Okay, let's get ready here. Bam, bam, bam. And there we go. Messed up that rotation a little bit there. That's a bit of delay there. Let's get that dragon down. Hold that. There we go. And what's the time at? 4:41. Alright, we'll use this last one right there. Yeah, nice. And we'll disengage. So yeah, there we go. As you can see, numbers were a little bit lower. I kind of messed up one of the obliterations. But otherwise, you can see that the numbers are pretty close. So let's take a look here at what we got. So let's keep our crit on point for reference here. So crit hits Frost Strike, yeah, a little bit low, no problem. Yeah, no problem. A little bit good, a little high. That's pretty good. So we had one crit for Sindragosa's Fury, really 9.7. That's very good crit. And we had one, actually pretty good normal hit too. Yeah, we won't argue about that. Our Dread Torrent's a little bit higher than usual. That goes about 2.6, 2.5 is usually what we have on we had on PTR with the 910. This is a little bit higher, no problem. The rest looks good. Let's take a look here. Unholy Strength, 70%. That's good. That's very average. Pillar of Frost, 51. Pretty darned average. You know, remember Pillar of Frost is about 50% uptime, so 51. Nice. Concordance, 37. Little high. You know, Concordance is about 35%. But otherwise, that's 37. That's pretty good. So actually, all in all, that was a really average attempt. I think that was good. And the numbers we see, pretty comparable to what we saw before. Actually, I think in the guide, our Unholy Strength was 80%, and our Concordance was 40, with double crit on Sindragosa's Fury, as well as a little higher crit on the Frost Strikes. So that put us to 1.26, and here we were at 1.2, I think 1.25, 1.24, with much more regular buff up times, as well as like one crit on Frost Breath and very normal Frost Strike. So I think that it's pretty conclusive. Things are looking as good as they were on PTR. So as soon as Frost Sims are out, make sure you sim your character and see how to improve it for yourself. I know that Melikus in Frost DK Discord had just released a relic comparison list. I'm just going to double check. Yeah, talent comparison list on Frost DK Discord. It is pinned to the top. So head there, check it out. Make sure you thank him for all of his hard work on making the APL, as well as the other guys in TC CMC. I'm not playing favorites or anything. And otherwise, this is Halbred coming at you from live servers. Take it easy. Looking good.